Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. No, wait, that was the first game. What's this one called again?
Jedi Survivors.
Jedi Survivors? Jedi Survivors.
I wonder what the next game's gonna be called.
Jedi Terrorists.
Huh? Before we get started, allow me to slip into something a little more comfortable. Sorry to interrupt the video. I'm currently hiding from Darth Vader. Apparently he didn't get the memo. I'm not a real Jedi. Anyway, I've split this video up into 2 chapters. The first is a review type deal, where I share my thoughts and opinions on the game. But I understand that not everyone likes that type of content. So feel free to go to this timestamp if you just want to see the funny shit that happened during my first playthrough. That being said, I put a lot of effort into this shit, so I would appreciate it if you watched the whole thing. Massive story spoilers ahead, is what I would say if there were story spoilers ahead, which there are. Cal Kestis is back, but this time around he's suffering from a little thing called the Vader effect. What is the Vader effect? Simply put, it's when you get your ass beaten, cooked up, and then served by none other than Vader himself. Taking an L that massive fundamentally changes you as a person. Let's take a look at Cal in the first game, 2 weeks BV.
Before Vader.
He was whiny, he had no powers, no bitches, and was hiding from the Empire. Now let's take a look at Cal in this game, set 2 years AV.
After Vader.
Dude's got unfathomable power this time around. And to top it all off, severe PTSD.
But Ajax, Vader has taught thousands of people. Why don't we see more of this Vader effect?
Great question. See, 99% of people that Vader has an encounter with, he puts in the ground. Ever since that day, Cal refuses to be caught lacking ever again. I actually like to think that the reason why Cal is so fucking brutal in this game is purely because of Vader. There are so many finishes in this game. They're all so damn brutal for no fucking reason. Dude, that's so unnecessary. The finishes that Cal will do to his enemies will depend entirely on what stance he uses. There are 5 total stances in this game, and every single one of them feels so fun to use. Starting with the single saber, it's basic but incredibly fun to use, and the abilities that you can get later on in the game make it fucking god tier. Next up, there's the dual blade. The dual blade. That shit is literally spinny to winny. Oh, and it's got the most diabolical throwing ability. Next up, you got dual wield. It's just pure aggression, and I love it. Oh, it's also got some of the cruelest finishes in the game. Oh! Oh! What was that? Then we have the blaster stance. Blaster stance, to me at least, felt the most underwhelming of all the stances when you first get it. That completely changed when I sunk some skill points into this thing. Also, I just want to point out, Cal says, or at least implies, that he's never used a blaster before with the whole
My master always frowned upon using blasters.
My master always frowned upon using blasters. That is not the movement of a guy who has never had a blaster before. Finally, we come to my favorite stance in the game, the crossguard. This thing has got huge damage, huge defense, but holy shit, it is so slow. Don't get me wrong, even though it's slow, I still used it throughout the majority of my playthrough. Oh! Oh! Now we all know that lightsaber combat alone does not a Jedi make. You are fucked. A Jedi must also be in touch with the Force. Which brings me to the other side of the coin. Force powers. The new abilities you get in this game are an air dash, force raise, and force descend. Force raise and descend are primarily used for puzzles, but with the right skill points, you can turn them into gravity manipulating torture devices. Oh dog, I'm about to make an OSHA violation. The air dash is f***ing sick. Once you unlock it, you're able to move at speeds that are definitely not legal in a school zone. The movement in this game is so cool! You can wall run, double jump, air dash, grapple onto shit, launch yourself off of these weird air balloon things. You know, with all these cool ways to move around, this game really makes you feel like Spider-Man. I was able to move so fast that I was actively losing frames. Speaking of frame drops, this game ran horrendously at launch. You had people with 4090s barely getting 30 FPS in some areas. But to be perfectly honest, I did not care. I was having so much fun, I barely even noticed. The combat, the characters, the force skills, all of these things were so good that it just made me forget about the performance issues and just enjoy playing a video game for once. I'm not trying to defend EA here, don't get me wrong. Fuck EA. But the actual game devs themselves knocked it out of the park with this one. Moving on to the customization. You can customize everything about Cal. Not only do pretty much all of the cosmetics look really cool, but they've actually got some Easter eggs and references in there too. For instance, take the Commander armor, Obi-Wan's robes, Han's outfit, Luke's outfit. Even the haircuts have references to them. This one looks like Rambo. This one looks like that one uncle that you aren't allowed to talk to anymore. The hair and beard styles that you can unlock are as equally cool as they are hilarious. You can have Anakin's hair. You can be bald. You can have a man bun. You could even have... Whoever put a mullet in this game did not know the power that they unleashed. Forget Vader, bro. If this dude pulls up to the function, I just know that Merrin is in trouble. On top of Cal's cosmetics, you can also customize your saber and BD1. I made my BD1 look like this from pretty much the beginning of the game, and it was just so perfect that I never really changed it. My saber, on the other hand, I did change a few times. To be honest though, no matter what look I came up with, I don't think anything's gonna top the Youngling Slayer 5000. God, Kid Killer looks so cool. I gotta stop shouting Kid Killer when there's like children playing in the street outside. Okay, enough talking about Cal, let's talk about the other characters. Kicking things off with Space Waifu. Merrin has got magic space powers. No, not the Force. Other magic space powers. She's absolutely everything that Cal could ask for.
Jedi can't form attachments.
But Merrin, it goes against the Council. The Council has voted. She's a baddie. You get a pass. Who the fuck are you? And who could forget everyone's favorite ace pilot? Greasy Money, baby!
Greasy does it, baby!
Grease is a fine-ass cook. He's an ace pilot. I think I already said that. Genuinely cares about the rest of the crew, not just Cal.
You look terrible.
Now let's talk about Cere. Cere is also kind of suffering from the Vader effect since she, you know, was there last game. I honestly think the Vader effect is hitting her a little bit harder than Cal, considering she went bald and joined a Force cult.
Massive story spoilers ahead.
Oh, there's a dope-ass segment where you end up playing as her for a while and you just kick ass. In this game, Vader does eventually find Cere, and you eventually do end up fighting him. Holy shit, Cere is kicking Vader's ass, man! Moving on to Cordova. I'm a little embarrassed to say, but honest to God, I completely forgot who this guy was. Because genuinely in this scene where Cal is talking about,
Never thought I'd meet you in person.
I was actually sitting there going, who the fuck is this? He's the fixer in this game, so he kind of fixes a lot of things. His de-escalation skills could use some work though.
Son, you don't have to do this. No!
Now we move on to Bode. Dude, Bode is my favorite character in this game, man. He's genuinely funny. He's like a brother to Cal. He kicks fucking ass when you fight. He's got these cool blasters and the jetpack thing going on, which, like, I know we've seen before in Star Wars, but fuck me, he does it really well. Bode is genuinely my favorite character in this whole game. So, I wrote all of that before I ended up finishing the game. Fuck Bode. Oh, real quick, if you're one of those dickhead YouTubers who put massive story spoilers in the title and thumbnails of their videos just to try and get some attention from random internet strangers because your parents never gave you enough as a kid, fuck you. Oh shit, I forgot about BD. How could I forget BD1? I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it, alright? BD1 is on par with R2-D2. I don't want to hear any BD1 slander in the comments. BD carries your heals for you and gives them to you whenever you need them. You can even upgrade her in this game, and I mean, yeah, it's mainly just for story stuff and puzzles, but it's still fucking cool. BD1 is my new favorite droid in recent Star Wars. Now we can move on to the enemies of the game.
Again, massive story spoilers ahead.
Dagon. Dude got betrayed by the Jedi Order and his bestie cut his arm off and then left him in a Bacta tank for 200 years. Oh, not to mention that when you free him from the Bacta tank, you get that incredible scene where he bleeds his Kyber crystal. Oh, I also thought I was gonna have the upper hand with him because he was, you know, missing an arm. Man, that guy's just cheating and using a Force arm. He's one arm, this doesn't feel right. Hey, that's not fair, he uses ghost arm. Moving on. Why'd I do that? Moving on to Ravis. Ravis is genuinely an awesome villain who is actually intimidating. This dude stands at what I think is like 10 feet tall. He's got regenerative powers and they're really gross, but they're also really cool. Oh dude, his weapon is literally a giant flail. That's badass. These two guys are the main enemies of this game. But there are so many more enemies in this game than just those two. I'm of course talking about the droids and the stormtroopers. Whoever at Respawn is responsible for writing the dialogue that these guys can have, they need a raise, man.
Why do we have to fight the Jedi? That's our duty as Imperial soldiers. Oh, if you say so.
They all just reek of desperation and fear.
I can't smell anything.
There's also the local fauna of every planet you go to. Now you'd think the scariest animal in this game would be the Rancor, or maybe even the Scryden. I mean, look at that fucking thing. That's terrifying. But for me at least, the scariest animal in this game was this fucking dickhead. This entire cast of characters make the whole game feel that much more special and that much more enjoyable. Alright, that's enough serious stuff. If you didn't skip ahead to just the funny stuff and instead watch the whole video up until now, just know that I love you and you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. But if you did skip ahead to the timestamp that I put in the beginning of this video, it should be putting you right about here. Hey you impatient bastard. Wow, I can't believe you actually skipped ahead. Ah well, I guess I should have thrown up some Subway Surfers gameplay or something to keep your little goo goo gaga attention span happy. You know what? This first clip is just for you.
Terrorist.
Damn, they got lore-accurate stormtroopers in this. They can't hit shit. Oh, they can!
What took you so long?
Oh, you know, just hanging out.
So here we see Cal about to leak some classified military documents. Yeah, that seems about right. Another mission well done.
At a hunch, this might be a hot exit. Might have had one.
Whoa, Fortnite Rift. No, not the droid. Oh, you can see the poor droid's legs still stuck underneath it. No, not the droid. Why does everything always want to fucking kill me on this planet? God, I love it when they can't fight back. Aw, this little guy's just having a nap. Wake up!
This is a smuggler's tunnel. It came with the cantina.
I don't think that's gonna hold up in court. Wow, this place is beautiful. You know what'll really tie it together? Four-way intersection with the McDonald's.
Good to go, BD.
I don't think that's how rocks work.
Let's try that again.
Oh, it is if you put them in your urethra.
Huh? God, I hate crabs.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Oh, that's so cool. God, I'm happy we killed that guy and robbed him. You know what's better than a lightsaber? Hey! Honestly, I don't even need a lightsaber. What's Jedha like? It's fucking windy! No, not the droid! You know, I probably wouldn't be getting my ass handed to me if I could fucking see what was happening.
The galaxy will know our story.
Hey, clankers.
Yes, he said the droid slur. Joke's on you, idiot. I have a new force power. Force truck.
Better than all of them.
There's no way that this isn't a trap. There's the two hammer guys up there, so they're just gonna jump down. What? Not you! Anything but you, bro! No! 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 Oh. Oh my god. This dude is the champion. This guy's gonna kill him for me. This Ogdo. I ain't never coming back here. Why is this health bar still at the top of my screen?
You're nothing to me now.
You just said this is extremely sensitive equipment, BD. Be careful. What did I just fucking say? And that, kids, is why you don't play ball in the house. Because the house will fucking explode.
Get ready to die.
Rick. What? Oh. Oh. This game is so much easier than the first game. Like, this boss isn't even that hard. What? What the fuck? Oh.
You're not the only one who survived.
Guess you could say he's a Jedi survivor too. Ah, man, I'm sorry. It was just a joke. Is that who I think it is? Oh my. Oh, wait. You're not Rick. You know, after everything Cal's been through, I'm honestly surprised that he's still a good guy. Oh, that's a lot of red.
Get on the comms and call off the base alert.
For what?
Oh. Did we just steal his clothes?
Or monster boat.
No. My father.
Get out of my way.
Don't worry, Kata. I'm just gonna talk to your dad. He can't be that evil. I'm sorry, Kata, but he had it coming. Now get the fuck off my shit. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you. I did actually have a video on the new Destiny raid that came out like a month ago. I had that video like halfway done, and then this game came out, and I'm a massive fan of Star Wars, and I really wanted to try branching out into some more solo content. So if you like this video and you like seeing the solo stuff from me, please let me know. I really enjoyed making this, and I would love to make more. I put a lot of effort into this, and I really hope that the YouTube algorithm smiles on me this time. Alright, I've run out of shit to say.